Hey guys, it's Nelson Camp from the Engage Group, author, award-winning investor, and public speaker. I wanted to take a minute today to talk about rabbits and turtles. Now, many of you have heard, I'm sure, the story in the past about the hare and the tortoise and the race and who ends up winning. We all know that the rabbit runs fast and then gets distracted, and then he has a nap, and then he has a snack, and then he goes the wrong way, and then he gets lost. But he's way faster than the turtle. The turtle kind of takes his time, he goes consistently, he never changes speed, he goes slow, but he never stops. He continuously moves forward on his path without deviating left or right because he's focused on what he has to do and reaching the finish line. Now, I wanted to just challenge you today, as I challenge myself, to think about the two differences in how these individuals approach a goal, because they both have a goal of getting to the finish line. One of them hurries and one of them takes their time. There's a wise proverb that says, "Hurry and scurry puts you further behind, while careful planning will put you further ahead." And that really resonates with me when I think about it, because in our days we can sometimes get caught up with emails and phone calls and text messages and a cornucopia of different things that are demanding and calling on our attention. And as entrepreneurs, it's important to be able to cut through the noise and really focus on what I try to determine, at least, is the difference between what is important and what is urgent. Because there's a big difference between those two items. Something that's important may still be days out, weeks out, months out. Something that's urgent may not be important. So let's break this down a little bit. Something that's important could be taking the time, in my situation, in my industry, to write an offer to purchase and negotiate a deal and have that done. Even though it may not be closing immediately, it's a maximum value-adding task to my day that is important to be completed. Is it urgent? No, not in most cases. But is it important? Yes. Now, something that's urgent that may not be quite as important would be, for example, I get information from my property manager that maybe a tap is leaking, or there's something that needs to be tended to at a property. Well, my property manager is able to handle that. Now, it may be urgent, but it's not urgent for me, because he's very competent, very capable, and able to handle that, and he knows what to do. So I've given him authority to tend to that, make the decisions, and take care of that without it even cluttering my time and my energy with something that is urgent. It needs to be tended to. We want to take great care of our clients, but it's not necessarily important for me. So I encourage you guys to always be able to take into consideration, number one, the rabbit and the hare. Sometimes it's important to run around and get a lot of things done. Absolutely. Like the rabbit, he was fast. And if he would have been more focused, I bet you he would have won the race. But he wasn't focused enough. Getting to make that comparison between the rabbit and the tortoise, staying focused, keeping your eyes on the prize all the time, and also the importance of determining what is important in your life and what is urgent, and really being able to distinguish between the two. I hope you guys got some value out of this. Make a comment below about what you are working on that's both important and urgent in your life, and how you kind of weigh those two items. Thanks, guys. Until next time, this is Nelson Camp saying, take charge of tomorrow.